Hey, 49ers Empire. Welcome to the channel and let's go to this video with the latest news from the 49ers. And we have a lot of things to talk about as the day was busy with lots of news. But before we continue Niners, subscribe to the channel here so you don't miss any news from our 49ers. In recent years, the San Francisco 49ers have earned a reputation as one of the most formidable defenses in the NFL, led by then defensive coordinator Robert Saleh. His departure to become head coach of the New York Jets left a significant hole on the team and raised a number of questions about who would be the ideal successor to lead the 49ers defense. Among the most discussed candidates is Jeff Ulbrich, current defensive coordinator of the Jets. Speculation surrounding Ulbrich has grown, and not without reason. His prior experience with Saleh and the 49ers defensive scheme could make him a natural fit. Furthermore, his career as an NFL player and his connection to the Bay Area bring an emotional and familial connection that could be valued by the team. But while Ulbrich emerges as a tempting option, there are hurdles to overcome. The Jets may be reluctant to let him go, especially considering his collaboration in developing New York's defense. That could lead the 49ers to take creative steps to secure his services, such as offering an expanded role or generous financial compensation. However, there is an additional dynamic at play: the relationship between Saleh and 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan. Both share a significant professional and personal history, and hiring Ulbrich could create unwanted tension between the two. Would Shanahan be willing to make a decision that could affect his friend and former teammate? Those questions hang in the air as the search for the 49ers' next defensive coordinator continues. As the offseason progresses and the draft approaches, fans are eager to see how this story plays out. One thing is certain: the 49ers' defense has a crucial role to play next season, and choosing the right defensive coordinator will be critical to the team's continued success. Now let's bring you a candid conversation about Brandon Aiyuk's uncertain future. Larry Krueger, the renowned host of The Krug Show on YouTube, shed light on the subject, and his words left many of us faithful with our hearts in our hands. Krueger, one of the most respected on the sports scene, did not hold back in his analysis. He raised the question that many of us fear facing: is it time to part ways with Aiyuk? He even dared to speculate about a possible exchange of our talented receiver for draft picks. But before we get carried away by despair, Krueger made a point of clarifying his intentions. He is, in fact, fervently rooting for Aiyuk to remain wearing the red and gold. However, it raises a crucial reflection on the distribution of the team's resources, especially given the precarious position we occupy in the NFL's passing attempt rankings. Aiyuk is undoubtedly a valuable gem on our roster, and Krueger recognizes him as one of the top 10 wide receivers in the league. However, with heavy investments in Deebo Samuel and the need to strengthen the offensive line, the team's finances could lead us to make difficult decisions. In addition to Aiyuk's future, the conversation with Krueger covered a range of exciting topics. From the heartbreaking Super Bowl 58 loss against the Chiefs to an in-depth look at the areas we need to improve this offseason. We also discussed who the team's realistic backup targets could be and Aiyuk's standing among the league's top wide receivers. But the speculation doesn't stop there. We also take a deep dive into the rumors about who could take over as the 49ers' defensive coordinator, and even whether legendary Bill Belichick could be the answer to our prayers. The last Super Bowl loss is still fresh in our minds, especially because it revealed some vulnerabilities on our team that we need to address. It was an intense battle, but we ended up falling short of the expected performance, especially in relation to our defense against the ground game. Seeing Christian McCaffrey being held to just 3.6 yards per carry was frustrating, to say the least. And the worst thing is that the Chiefs don't have an exceptional defense, which makes this situation even more disconcerting. It was clear that they exploited the weaknesses of our defensive line and our protection schemes. The presence of Steve Spagnuolo, the brains behind the Chiefs' defense, having lunch with Kyle Shanahan at the Super Bowl only intensified the sense of urgency. It was evident that Spagnuolo shared some ideas with Shanahan, which means we need to rethink our tactical approach. The truth is that Shanahan needs to rethink some key strategies. For example, when we face an opponent who is bringing in more pass rushers than we can block, we need immediate responses. This is where the importance of keeping more players to block or giving our quarterback more decision-making power at the line of scrimmage comes in. The ability to make quick, intelligent adjustments during the game is a hallmark of great NFL coaches. and Shanahan has shown on multiple occasions that he is capable of doing just that. Now, more than ever, we need him to put his creativity into action to overcome these challenges. The 49ers' future is bright, but we will only reach our true potential if we are able to learn from our mistakes and adapt to necessary changes. Shanahan has a huge responsibility on his shoulders, but we also have confidence in his ability to lead our team toward glory. So, faithful, let's support our team and our coach during this transition period. The talent and potential of our quarterback, Brock Purdy, and explore how he can elevate the 49ers game even further. Brock Purdy has already established himself as a force to be reckoned with in the NFL, showcasing his talent and skill in just 2 seasons of his career. But the question he doesn't want to remain silent is, how can he continue to evolve? Well, we know that Purdy is one of the best passers in the league, leading important statistics like passer rating and yards per pass attempt. However, even with all this success, there is still room for growth. Let's talk about something many of us have already noticed, Purdy's luck. Many times, we saw passes that could have been intercepted, but ended up being discarded by the opposing defenses. That's talent, of course, but it's also a dose of luck that may not last forever. Furthermore, Purdy is known for his bold playing style, ready to take risks on the field. He's not a conservative quarterback. He is a gunslinger, always willing to risk everything for victory. But like everything in life, risk comes with a reward and a price. One of the areas where Purdy can really improve is his ability to run the ball. During the playoffs, we saw the impact his runs had on games, especially against the Lions in the NFC Championship game. However, in the Super Bowl, his running ability was underutilized compared to other quarterbacks, and we felt that difference in the final outcome of the game. With his athletic abilities, Purdy could be an even more formidable weapon if he embraces his potential as a runner. So, Brock, if you're watching, know that the Faithfuls are here to support you every play. Use your legs, trust your instincts, and continue to lead us to the path of victory. Faithful, leave your comments below about this news from our 49ers because your opinion is important to us. And if you like the video, subscribe to the channel and like the video, and I'll be back tomorrow with new updates from our 49ers.